Howdy, y'all. This is Allison hanging out in my space to craft and getting another journal pocket page done. This is not actually a picture of something that I did, it's a picture of something that my daughter did, but I wanted to journal about it. We live near Galveston, and there's a place called Moody Gardens, and they have a big light display, ice skating rink, all that sort of stuff at the holidays. And my daughter really wanted to go see the lights there. She took her boyfriend with her and one of our dogs. So on Tuesdays, they allow dogs to do the walkthrough. So she waited and found a Tuesday that she could go. And so I just wanted to document that. I don't really have a picture of the dog. I am going to do a page about this event for her senior album. So I just have one picture of her and her boyfriend here. So I've picked out some papers from Vicki Boutin. I'm using the same word paper that I used on the previous pocket page on the other side, but I had used a small piece of that and a couple of cut aparts. And then I pulled this dark green paper from a scrapbook.com A2 little paper pad. I really like the tones in this because the picture has a lot of gold tones in it, and so I wanted to emphasize that. I thought about using these little trees that I made a while ago. I think probably for Christmas in July I made those. But I decided not to. They're the same size, and so they don't work like staggered with each other, and there's only two of them. This tag I decided to make not a tag and just a cut apart. Just because it's the full length but not the full width, so it looks a little funny. I thought about rounding the corners, but my corner rounder was really too big. I need a tighter corner. So I'm going to forego that. Just need to cut this to 4x6. And I am inking everything in black ink for this entire album. I included this deer Merry Christmas partly because there's ornaments hanging down, so it looks a little bit like lights, and because her boyfriend is an outdoorsman. So if you've seen some of the other pages, they've gone duck hunting. They recently went deer hunting. They didn't get anything, but they tried to go deer hunting. So he's trying to turn my daughter into an outdoors woman. I don't know if that's going to work. So I liked this set in the center of that dark paper, and then I used that same paper to mat the photo, and so the photo is double matted with a burgundy and then that green, and I'm liking the look of it. It looks balanced. And then I kind of was struggling for embellishments, so I spent a little bit of time looking for actually a journal card. So I was looking for something that I could write on. And decided, you know what, I'm going to go dig in some scraps. I checked all the scraps I had in my little Christmas bin and didn't really find anything. I didn't want to bring in pink. It didn't look right. Couldn't really write on anything else. So I want to pull in that goldy color. So go into my scraps and I find this really good gold color that's just right and pretty festive looking for Christmas. So I just went off and I cut a scalloped oval, and because I now wanted those diagonal from each other and not directly under each other. I just swapped those two cards. I'm going to do this. I'm also going to punch a hole in it and make it look a little bit more like a tag. And that will be my journaling spot. And that creates some pretty good balance. Now, I've been waiting to use these Chamel wood grain letters. They're real cute. They have both some uppercase and lowercase letters, so you can play around with it a little bit. And I'm just going to write Moody Gardens on here. I think my next video will be the 12 by 12 scrapbook page of this same event, with a couple more pictures, some Vicki Boutin papers, but a little bit different feel than a pocket page, obviously. So if you enjoy this, then come back tomorrow. Well, maybe I won't post on Christmas Day, but come back for the 12 by 12 version of this page. So it does take me a little while fussing around with these letters. I wanted them kind of centered, but they're not straight across. They're sort of alternating up and down a little bit, just to create a little interest. And then I decide I want to add a little bit more, and I'm going to go through the floral package that I have. It's from Simple Stories. Just a little piece of red twine to go in that tag. And I'm just going to tie this one in a bow instead of my normal way that I do tags. I just decided to tie a bow in this one, just so I don't leave a little naked hole. And I sort of messed it up and had to start again, but I finally get there. All right, so I'm just looking for some finishing touches. You can see my chin's on my hands. That's a sticker sheet that I have for the 12 by 12 pulled out. And this is me thinking, looking around my desk and hemming and hawing a bit. I do get there, I promise. But this is showing you one thing I did forget to put on this page is the number. So I'm going to need to go back and add a number 9 somewhere onto it. And I think I'm going to put it right at the top left on top of the poinsettia that I'm about to pull out. So I find a few little gold hued florals out of here, poinsettias and things like that. That's a pretty big one. So I liked that one, but it was just a little too big for what I was dealing with, and then I found this other one. And I think that's just perfect. I think I end up switching these, and I put the big one there, and that's where I'm going to put the number. And then the smaller one here. I just wanted that under those letters, so I just had to pick them up and place them back down. They are sticky enough. I don't think I'm going to have to add glue, but we'll see. Time will tell. Easy enough to add it. So I liked having that little added feature there. And then just something in the top corner of the photo also. I suppose that could have gone down in the bottom corner. I may end up moving that, seeing if it looks better at the bottom. And just a little twig I added also. Yeah, I think I may move that. Looking at this, I may move that to the bottom corner instead of the top corner. And just adding some gold Nouveau drops instead of enamel dots for this one. So this is greens, a little burgundy, and gold. And I really like the color tones of this page. Please give this video a thumbs up and come back for more content. Thanks a lot, you guys.